Happy Tuesday, November 2nd, 53 days until Christmas. Isn't that hard to believe? Well, I wanted to continue today with the 23rd Psalm, and we've already made it through the first three verses, and today we're going to focus on verse 4. And verse 4 is one of those verses that most of the time you will hear at funerals. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And yes, death is something that we will all deal with, but this particular verse isn't necessarily dealing with just death. Looking at this from the shepherd's perspective, one of the jobs of the shepherd was to lead the sheep from the morning pen out to the green pastures, which we've already talked about, that he prepared in advance for the sheep. Sometimes the journey from the pen to the pasture, though, you have to walk through or guide the sheep through these narrow passes of cliffs, rocky terrain, scary stuff. Some of the threats that could threaten the herd are very real, especially in these narrow passes. But the focus here isn't just on the scariness of those places, but more of the shepherd. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And it would be great if none of us ever had to experience scary stuff in life. But the fact is, we do. I mean, we've all seen the scariness of the past seemingly 18 months of this COVID pandemic. And then we see all the riotings and stuff like that, and all the turmoil in the world. There is some very scary and real stuff out. And yes, we also have to journey through prognosis of cancer or other illnesses that could cause other possibilities of terminal diseases. And that stuff is scary. And it's nice to know when we go to this particular verse, this is for us in the living, knowing that God is with us. And even though we're journeying through some scary stuff in life, that He is there. His rod and His staff is there to protect us, to fight off our enemies for us. If you know what the shepherd's staff looks like, it's got that little J. So when sheep are walking on these narrow passes and one of them might slip and fall and get stuck on a ledge, he reaches down with that part and lifts the sheep back up onto the path. So God is there with us as our shepherd to protect us in this scary stuff, to journey with us, and to fight off our enemies and rescue us when we slip and fall. So this is a very promising and hope-filled passage from the 23rd Psalm. And if you are going through scary stuff, I pray that you will look at this and recite this and trust that God is with you on this journey. And He also provides other people to journey with you to help you along that path. So may you have a very blessed day knowing that God is with you.